boom. So sonic boom means what? The sound produced by a object which is moving with the what? The speed more than the speed of sound in air. That is what we used to call it as a sonic boom. Sir, what it will cause us? So these sonic booms may cause headache for us. That's why and fighter jets and all going in a lower altitude always irritate us. It will immediately leads to the headache for us, and also even it can damage the tissues in the inner ear. It may suppose the persons who are living near to the airports and all, so they might be having the ear problem, that is auditory nerves, everything will disturb because of these sonic booms. So they will take off with more faster than the speed of sound in air. So it will releases greater energies. So that's why it will hurt our ears and it will cause us, there is a, we can take a body and all, it will cause us many changes. So even that waves will release us, like you can take fighter jets basically. So the fighter jets, I'm just drawing. So the fighter jets, they will produce us generally with the high booms, sonic booms. This is what sonic booms we says. Extremely high energy and very sharp and louder sounds they'll produce us. Greater frequency. Very sharp means higher frequency. So always causes us to very damaging to our body parts. So very it's not preferred to experience these kind of sounds. Mainly this you can see normally like kids, pregnant ladies and all. So it is even normal people it will irritate us. So this is the sonic boom produced by a supersonic jet plane. So if we imagine the supersonic jet planes and all, Rafale planes, you might be heard it. India purchased the Rafale planes. So sonic booms produced by the supersonic jet planes will be like this. So this is what we used to call it as sonic boom. So hope you all clear. Write it now. When a body moves with a speed, what is supersonic speed? When a body moves with the speed greater than the speed of sound. How much it is? Speed of sound, that is value 346 meter per second. Then the speed of body is known as supersonic speed. Clear everybody? All of you? Yes. Okay, Mari, no issues. I have sent before itself, Mari, but you might be not noticed. See that 611 itself we started. Okay. So that is what we used to call it as supersonic speed. So who will produce the supersonic speed, everybody?
Jet.
Yes, please. Yeah, jet aeroplanes, rockets, fired bullets. Okay. And this all, everything. Basically, DRDO instruments and experiments, this all will travel with the same things only. This all with what speed they will go? Everybody. They will go with a supersonic
346.
speed. Okay. So this is what you have to remember. So now, so it will produce us, the shock waves carry a large amount of energy and produces a very sharp and loud sound. That is what we used to call it as. What we used to call sonic boom, right? When a body says, say a bullet, moves with what speed, guys? Moves with what
340.
speed? Supersonic speed. Supersonic speed. Shock waves, comma, shock waves are produced. Shock waves are produced in air. So they will carry large amount of energy or less amount of energy.
Large
Shock
amount of
waves carry, yes. Shock waves carry large amount of energy. large amount of energy and produce a very sharp and loud sound. Loud sound. That sound only we used to call it as a what? Everybody. Which we used to call it as sonic. Okay. Sonic boom. So it will cause us what, everybody? It will cause us many problems like headache, and even it can damage the tissues of ear. It can break the windows, glass buildings and all. Okay. So panes, window panes of the buildings. So near to the objects, like we can take any kind of glass objects and all. If they will travel for their energy itself, they will just start breaking by themselves. So that much extremely high they'll make. Like, yeah, examples as like thunder. You can consider Sanjay. So thunder is also, yes, of course. During extremely high thunders, you all notice it. So we can experience it. Am I right, everybody? So you might be noticed suddenly our windows, glasses, and all will breaks. Am I right or wrong? So that is what it is. So if the energy, that's what. If any kind of thing, suppose you are also, if you are travel more faster than speed of sound in air, 100% you will you will release the extremely from your body greater sonic boom will create. This boom will hit the people. It will breaks anything. It will damages anything. And even you might be experience it in movies and all, that supermans and all, they will travel with very very faster and they will hit all the like enemies and all. So how it is happening? Their energy, the fastness which they will create will breaks, which will release us extremely high energy. So it will cause us to, like we can say physics term exactly, momentum. So what is the momentum formula? Chapter number 2 we studied. What is the momentum formula? Momentum is equals to mass into velocity. Ellame forgata. P means not power. P means what?
Momentum.
Momentum equals
Momentum.
into velocity.
Momentum.
Velocity is greater. Momentum is also what? Experiencing great. So the rate of energy is extremely high when the velocity is very faster. That's the reason now you all can see. You can take any kind of a gun. Gun we have seen that. Suppose, let me consider now, Mr. Mukesh is thrown a bullet. So he is having a one bullet. He has thrown with the hand. Now that will come and will hit the person. Is it the person will hurt too much, or the person will leads to death? Anybody? I want to know. If a person will throw with the hand, is it possible to kill the person?
No.
No. But the same bullet is fired from the bullet. What will happen? Definitely it will kill the person. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
What is the reason? Both the same bullet only, correct? So, but here what makes? What makes here? Speed. Do you understand it? So if it is fired from the gun, it may travel with the 340 meter per second, even 400. We have studied numericals in second chapter, force and laws of motion. So it may travel. But Mr. Mukesh will throw, maximum he may throw with 100 meter per second. Or you can take the fast bowlers and all that like African bowlers and all. Maybe they may throw with the 140 meter per second recently. Yesterday's news you might be noticing. I think there is a bowler actually. He has been thrown with. He's one of the fastest bowler. Our Indian and England test. So his leg finger is broken down because of his. Even he is wearing the shoe. The finger is inside, correct? The fastness of the ball has been hit the shoe and it breaks the finger. So his finger is almost damaged. So that much fastness. The fastness is greater. The momentum experiencing will be extremely large. That's the reason buildings and all will collapse. Even during this thunders and all the windows and all automatically will breaks because of this sonic booms. More and more energy it will create. Okay. So with this, I'll stop. So then tomorrow we'll start again the reflection of sound and experiment of verification of reflection of sound. After that, we'll go with the echo. Tomorrow, 100% we'll finish the echo also. Echo, again, we are having numericals. Echo is the most important concept out of all the things. So that's why echo we have to concentrate. Tomorrow we'll finish this. After that, reverberation. Reverberation after, we'll study the different applications of this reflection of and reverberation of sound, and then we'll finish it. Okay. Sonar. Sonar is another most important concept, mainly for Navy officers and all. So that's all we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you, everybody. We'll meet tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.